So, hi, I'm Sarah Winters, and we're here at Tom McCutcheon Training Stables, working with some of the 2-year-olds. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how we might teach one to move off of our leg for the first time. And you know, up until this point, when they feel any pressure from my legs, it's kind of meant forward. And so we're switching up the game on them just a little bit. And now I'm kind of wanting her to move from side to side off of that leg. And so for me, the best way that I've found to get this done is to put my horse up against this fence, because this kind of takes away that forward movement. It blocks that forward door, and so I'm not going to have to do quite so much with my hands. All I'm going to have to do as far as guiding her is just keep her straight, pointed straight up into this wall. And so to start, I'm just going to put a little bit of leg pressure with my right leg. Just hold her straight here. And as soon as she takes a step over, I'm going to release. I'm going to sit here for a few seconds, kind of let her think about what's happening. Pick her up again, keep her straight with my hands. Put my right leg on her and ask for that step over, and then release. Pick it up one more time, hold her straight with my hands, and ask for that step. Now, I kind of like, when I'm teaching my babies to do things, kind of think of it in threes. And so it's like I kind of want to go about 3 times in one direction and then about 3 times in the other direction. I mean, you can give and take a little bit right there, but it kind of is a rule of thumb. I feel like it's going to take about 3 times in order for them to kind of get a rhythm and figure out what's going on. So to go back over to the right, I'm going to hold her straight with my hands. Put a little bit of left leg on her until she takes that step over, and then I'm going to release. Wait a few seconds. Keep her straight with my hands. Put my leg on her. When she takes that step over, then I'm going to release. And now to get her, once I get her moving and then I want to stop again, I'm not necessarily going to pull back on the reins to get her to stop. I'm just going to take off my leg, and if she's still going over in that direction, that's fine. I mean, she's going to stop sooner or later, so I'm not going to be too concerned about getting her to stop with my hands. I'm just going to keep her straight into that fence, put my leg on her, and then take all the pressure off. Because if you kind of think about, well, I need to stop my horse, and so then you go pulling back on the reins, then that's kind of when they start getting confused, because you're sending them a whole lot of different signals at one time. And so you just want to keep things as simple as possible. You just keep them pointed straight up into that fence, put your leg on them till they step over, and then take the pressure off. And so that's just keeping things real basic and how I might first start to teach one to move off my leg. And then kind of once they get the hang of that, I might start moving out here into the center and just still keeping things real simple. And I just might be walking around here, pick up on her face, put my leg on her, hold my leg there, and as soon as she takes any kind of step, release. Now that wasn't much, but it kind of gives us something to build on. So I'm going to hold with my hands here, press with my leg till she takes a step over, and then release. And so this is just the very beginning stages of how we might teach a horse to move off of our leg. Then release, and just let her walk out of it. So we just try to keep things real simple for these horses and break things down into a way that they can understand. And then the next day I might ask for a little bit more and then a little bit more. But for right now, we just want to ask for the bare minimum and keep things real simple.